So I wanted to take today to talk a little bit more about Black Ops 4, what I think the game needs. Going into the future of the game, it's going to need a little bit more to kind of keep it floating, especially considering it's a Call of Duty. Every year we get a new COD game, so this game, like I said multiple times in the past, by about March or April, it's going to be probably about a quarter of what it really was when it launched, you know, when it comes to like the concurrent players and whatnot, because people just don't play Call of Duty year-round anymore. I remember back in like Black Ops 2, well, I can't even use that as an example. I played Black Ops 2 for 3 years, but, you know, back in the day, we played COD, and we'd play it year-round. Like, with Black Ops 1, played that year-round. Same thing with Modern Warfare 3, but the newer Call of Duties, I don't know, it just, the quality of them isn't like they were back in the day, I'll just say that. Anyways, you know, it's gonna need a little bit more to kind of help it cross that finish line, because I want to play Call of Duty through the summer, man. I mean, that's the best time to play, really. All your friends are off school, you don't really have as much to do, things like that. So, knowing how Call of Duty's been the last couple years, I don't think I've ever played a full summer of COD in like, I don't know, 4 or 5 years now, so, I don't know, it's been a minute, so, like I said, I want to see Black Ops 4 get better. I want to see it really last until the next Call of Duty game comes out, because honestly, as it stands right now, there's no way this game is going to stand until, what, next November, next October, whenever they decide to actually release it. We don't really know if they're going to continue going in October, or if they're going to go back to the, you know, traditional November release for a Call of Duty title. So the first thing that Black Ops 4 is really going to need is more events. Now, we had the Quad Feed event last week, where we got, what was it? It was like double XP, double tier progression, double blackout merits, and I think double Nibelium Plasma, or whatever that shit's called, for zombies. And I thought that was cool. Obviously, it's pretty good when we get an event that kind of rewards us for playing, and the good thing about that is like, if you're like me, in Black Ops 4, I'm going for Master Prestige level 1000, and I'm also going to try and go for Dark Matter and things like that. So these weapon XP / double XP, all that stuff, that really helps me out, you know? I know a lot of people already have this stuff done, or YouTubers get it done like the first 3 days, but I can't do that. I can't sit down and play Call of Duty non-stop for like 4 days straight to get that shit grinded out. I just can't do it. And not only events like that, I think we also need more events like we've gotten in previous Call of Duties, and I don't think this is something we're gonna really have to worry about, but I think we should have more of them. We've had events in Call of Duty for a few years now, but so far we haven't gotten like a full-on actual event, except for the Quad Feed event, which was just an XP event, but we had plenty of different times in which we could have had something like this. We had a quote-unquote Halloween event, which was like 30 tiers or something in the Battle Pass, but even then, like, we could have had like a full-on Halloween event that we launched into. That would have made the launch of the game better. We should have had a Thanksgiving event, in my opinion, at least, more than just the Quad Feed event, but I'm sure we'll get some sort of Christmas / New Year's event, so I'm hoping for that to be announced in the coming weeks. But stuff like that, I think, is really underrated for Call of Duty titles. Like, I don't think people really appreciate how fun events become. I like playing on the little themed maps. I mean, Winter Crash, Beach Bog, Winter Carentan, things like that. Those were pretty cool, you know? I don't really like when they stay in the rotation, because after a while they just don't fit into the rotation, and plus it just doubles that map being in the actual map rotation, so I don't enjoy that. But for what it's worth, it is fun when you get to go into an event and there's some brand new map and there's some camos or something that you can earn, or there's reticles and there's calling cards, and then of course in this game you'll have outfits and stuff to earn. As long as that stuff's free and it's not something you can just buy your way through, I love that kind of stuff, you know? I like being rewarded for playing the game. But as it stands right now, I mean, we just have missed 2 really good opportunities for actual events to come into the game, and, you know, I'm hoping that we see more than just like 5 or 6. I think this is the best year they can really expand upon the events and really get people to keep playing the game. Another thing that I really think should come to Black Ops 4 is something I actually saw on Twitter. I can't remember who tweeted it, but he made this idea behind like benchmark camos, and what that means is, like, let's say you get 25,000 career kills in Black Ops 4. You get an exclusive camo for that. This is an amazing idea. This is one of the best ideas I think I've actually heard in a long time for Call of Duty. I mean, can you imagine every time you prestige, there is a new prestige camo or something? Or like he said, if you get 25,000 kills, 10,000 kills, 50,000 kills, you get an exclusive camo, or when you get a nuclear, you get an exclusive camo. Sure, you get the camos and stuff for getting headshots on your weapons, and there's diamond, gold, dark matter, the reactive camos and stuff, but man, those are the kind of things that we like. I love cosmetics, but I love cosmetics that I can see. I don't really care about the outfits and whatnot. That doesn't mean much to me. It's not something that I'm really going to put in a bunch of time and effort towards. I mean, I understand some people like that stuff. I'm just not into things I can't see, so, I mean, I want camos, dude. I want dope camos that I'm going to be able to see while I'm playing that are going to be awesome. They're going to be something that kind of just I can show off for earning just by playing the game. Give me another reason to grind. Give me more reasons to play the game, and I will keep on playing the game. I mean, I love COD, but after, like, you know, like I've said this multiple times, after like March or April when the next game gets announced, players just aren't as interested in the Call of Duty that's out now. And then, of course, I honestly think the developers get lazy around that time. They're like, well, we only got like 4 months. We might as well just let this horse limp its way to the finish line. You just can't do that, man. If you're really wanting to keep your game getting played, they keep saying they want this to be like the longest going Call of Duty, this to be the most supported Call of Duty of all time and whatnot. Make it the most supported, man. Give us something to earn. Give us challenges that give us exclusive camos. Give us benchmark camos. Give us events. Give us double XP weekends, double weapon XP, you know, just all kinds of different things you can do that just make people want to play the game. And I'm not saying do this stuff like once every 3 months, you know, we need double XP weekends like twice a month at least. Double tier progression, I enjoy that. I think honestly that should be the base that you go towards your progression in the black market anyways, but you know, that needs to come in a lot more often too, even though in theory it will hurt Activision's money-making machine. And the next thing I want to bring up is bring weapons into the game, and I can already hear it now. People are groaning. I'm not saying put them behind the battle pass. I don't think that's a good idea at all. Make all the weapons introduced into the game just a free update, but make it to where you have to complete challenges to get these guns. So let's say they bring back, I don't know, the Commando from Black Ops 1. That's one gun that I really want to see come back in Black Ops 4, man. One of my favorite guns of all time. Let's say they bring this back into Black Ops 4. Let's say you have to get 1,000 kills with assault rifles, you know, to get this gun. That's the kind of stuff that makes people keep playing the game. That's the kind of thing that makes people excited to get on and play COD. When you give people a reason to get on, play, grind, earn new things, enjoy new free content, even paid content for the Black Ops Pass owners, if you make things good and you bring them into the game consistently and you give us more and more reasons to play, you're going to keep more and more attention on Black Ops 4. One of the best things about World War II, or Call of Duty World War II, that sounded really bad, but the best thing about Call of Duty World War II was the fact that you could earn pretty much all the weapons in the game super easy. Like, the game gave you a decent amount of supply drops. You could go and complete challenges for the supply drops. If you didn't get it that way, you could save up all your little credits and stuff, and you could buy the parts in the collection to get the weapon. If you didn't get it that way, eventually a challenge from the quartermaster, or whoever you want to call him, or what was like the Major Howard and whatnot, they would give you challenges that gave you those weapons on top of weapon bribes and weapon crates from the actual supply drops and things like that. So there was a load of ways that you could earn weapons in that game. A lot of them you just had to play the game, man. You just had to actually go in, complete orders and challenges, and you would get these weapons. Black Ops 4, you gotta keep that same thing going on, and this is Treyarch's problem, is that they are the worst when it comes to these microtransactions, man. Sledgehammer, they did a really good thing with World War II's title last year. You know, they really fixed, I would say, the supply drop system up a lot last year, and I definitely preferred its microtransaction system to what I prefer in Black Ops 4. So if you just bring these weapons in as challenges and stuff for us to play, you're going to keep people's attention, you're going to keep people playing the game, and then on top of that, man, you don't have to hear people like me bitch and complain about it. So, and another thing that Black Ops 4 really, really needs, and I think, honestly, it's a little bit overdue at this point, Blackout needs a map update, man. It really does. I mean, here in a few weeks, we'll be pushing 2 months after launch, and we haven't gotten a map update in Blackout. You know, there's no new location. There's plenty of locations to bring into the map. The map has plenty of space for new areas and things like that, and we just really haven't gotten a huge update for Blackout yet. If you want to consider the specialist challenges and things like that a huge update, you know, whatever, but just not for me, you know. I would rather have new locations on the map. I think it needs a little bit more weapons. I mean, add some more weapons in there, dude. Vault some weapons, you know, do you're trying to copy Fortnite, let's be honest. You know, do what they're doing to a certain extent. You already kind of did that with PUBG. You did it better, I would say. Blackout's more fun than PUBG to me, at least. You know, just Put in some new locations on the map, okay? Give us something new to look at. Give us some new guns to kick ass with. Update the armor a little bit. Make some changes, dude. Blackout, without a doubt, is the most popular mode in Black Ops 4 when it comes to content creation and streaming and stuff like that, so it honestly was probably the saving grace of Black Ops 4 to begin with. You know, you really hammer that home. Take advantage of that. And I just thought of something else, actually. I'm gonna say this is the last thing I really have to say. Okay, so Zombies players right now, they don't get progress earned towards the Battle Pass, which means that if you're a Zombies player in Black Ops 4 and you don't play multiplayer or Blackout, you don't earn anything in the black market. You don't get the weapons or the variants, I should say. You don't get any of that stuff. You don't get any of the outfits, any of the garbage that's in that. So if you're not going to let them earn progress towards that, give them their own pass. Give them like a Zombies pass or something where they can earn exclusive stuff only for Zombies. And then even then, people who play all the modes can still progress the Zombies pass anyway, so I don't understand why they haven't done this. I mean, if you're not going to let them earn progression and stuff like that on the other pass, and you're not going to involve Zombies mode in that one, give them their own pass. I never understood why that wasn't already done. Anyways, that's really about it, guys. I mean, Black Ops 4, I'm enjoying the game. It still has a load of problems and things like that, but it's gonna need a little bit more to really kind of carry out more. This game just won't last past the announcement of the next COD if they don't do anything about it, and they don't change anything, and they don't add anything in for players to earn and play for and enjoy. So that's where this video comes in, I guess. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're brand new around here, follow me on Twitter @SubToOptimus, join the Discord down below. Thank you to my channel members for your $5 a month. Your financial contributions help my channel tremendously. If you would like to become a channel member, do so down below at the link. Much appreciated. And until my next video, guys, this is Optimus, playing Black Ops 4, and signing out.